Lil here. We're doing another Cosmic Draw Guide, this time with Nick Fury. I just want to first go into a little bit. Nick Fury is often called the worst hero in the game. He's not the best. He's not good. He's probably one of the worst. I would not say he's the worst last one, though. I think the biggest trap people fall into, one is they just meme and parrot what other people say and heard he's not good, so they just say that and never play him. Two, I think a lot of people try to build him full summoner, and they go down this summon tree. I only have one summon in, which is Dum Dum Dugan. I don't even always play with that. Sometimes I want the extra life from Life Model Decoy. You need this talent here with the Destabilization Grenade. That's on my D key right here. It's your biggest damage ability. So I think maybe you should try to play him a little bit different. He is a lot better than people say. Before I hop into the trial, my Infinity System, you can see I have nothing spent in any of the trees except for 38 right here in attack speed, my Temporal Loophole. Everything else is empty. I set 150 as the kind of baseline for these exercises. I think it's a decent number to hit. That's not too high. Pretty easy to farm up to get these done. Any hero can finish the trial with 150. Also, my legendary is not fully leveled. It's just under level 4 currently, but that's as high as I need it for this. I can get it done. So the way Nick Fury works, I think part of the reason why people have a hard time getting into him, he has this ammo mechanic. You can see it down right. My bar was just red, now it's blue. My cooldowns, except for my signature and End It, which is Danger Close, which is on my W. Those are the only two cooldowns that will refresh on their own. Everything else only refreshes if I reload. So I want to use my Q key, which is my reload, to reload my ammo, which will refresh all of my cooldowns. But there's more to it than that. I want to reload when I'm in the red, so that I get a shorter cooldown on my reload, and also so I get a damage bonus from it. So now that my ammo's in the red, I can reload. The other thing I want to keep in mind is that Danger Close, again, which is on my W key. I want to use that right after my signature, which is on my R key, because it gets a shorter cooldown then. When I use Danger Close right after my signature, it's a 2-second cooldown. Normally it's a 7-second cooldown. So I'm keeping track of all that. My right key is an ability called Heads Down. It is my vulnerable. So I usually want to pop that first. The D key is my Destabilization Grenade, as I mentioned before. That's the biggest damage that I have. So he's got a lot to keep track of as you're rolling around playing. And while you're doing all that as well, you want to try to make sure you're not getting flattened, because, as I mentioned, he is kind of squishy. On my F key is End It. It will teleport you to your target and do an execute. So you usually want to have that at the end of your rotation. But I do sometimes use it to get right next to somebody like that, so I can pop my Danger Close, or Heads Down, sorry, because it's a very close melee range. So generally, you want to use your vulnerable, your signature, Danger Close, Destabilization Grenade, go through your cooldowns, and then we're going to empty our clip with our Open Fire. Until our ammo's in the red, and then reload. Now, if you want to make this easier on yourself, the correct TO to be used would be Jessica Jones. Nick Fury really benefits from the grouping, keeping people off of him, helping him stay safe to do his damage in range. But that would require breaking up Agent Coulson, and I didn't want to do that, so I just used Coulson. Oh, and I reloaded incorrectly there, so I'm going to have no damage buff and a longer cooldown.
Auto Hydra.
Hydra's down. So, as we say, if you can clear Madam Hydra without using your ult, you're in pretty good shape to clear the trial. So what I am going to use my ult is when Red Skull drops in, when he spawns in, I'll use it to get a decent amount of damage on him, and then also clear out any ads that might still be up, lingering around. I actually think Nick Fury's ult is really good. It's one thing that kind of gets overlooked when a hero is just trashed on, by base. He could definitely be stronger, but there are parts of his kit that are good. And I think his playstyle is pretty unique. A couple things that are going to help a lot with your survivability on your catalyst. The shield on medkit use is, I think, pretty generally for all heroes, really helpful. For Nick Fury, it's borderline necessary. The stealth on his rolls is nice. He also gets a health regen when he rolls. Here's Red Skull up. I'm going to pop my ult and make sure I hit as many things as possible with it.
Light him up, soldiers.
Shield on him. I just used heads down in my signature in the out of front order. So as you can see, you don't have to have frame perfect play or anything to clear these trials. You can be pretty sloppy with it. Oh, and I just threw a destabilization grenade into a shield, making all the mistakes just to show you that even if I can clear it, you can clear it too.
Hydra is eternal. The Red Skull is forever.
Alright, so that's the trial done with Nick Fury. If you've come this far with him, give him a shot. Encourage you. He's a lot more fun than people have you believe. Thanks for watching.